Hi!
Hello, and welcome to the Daily Almanac for August 28th. So, let's get started.
This day in history!
On this day in history, August 28th, 1917, 10 suffragists, those are people who supported the right of women to vote, were arrested as they protested at the White House. The protesters were there to pressure President Woodrow Wilson to support the proposed amendment to the Constitution, which would guarantee women the right to vote. Finally, in 1920, the 19th Amendment was ratified, guaranteeing women the right to vote. Also, on this day in 1922, the first radio commercial aired on WEAF in New York City. It was a 10-minute advertisement for the Queensboro Realty Company. And on this day in 1963, 200,000 people participated in a peaceful civil rights rally in Washington, D.C. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his I Have a Dream speech in front of the Lincoln Memorial on that day. In that speech, King said, "I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal." Today on Word Power, we're going to talk about the word fairy tale. A fairy tale is a story that includes characters that do not exist in real life, like witches, goblins, and fairies. One of my favorite fairy tales is the story of Hansel and Gretel, the brother and sister who were sent to the woods by their parents. Hansel and Gretel got lost in the woods until they finally came upon a magical house that was made out of sweet-tasting things. The witch who lived in the house captured Hansel and Gretel and put them in a cage. The witch planned to eat up the children, but they tricked her and finally escaped. Before they left, they found the witch's treasures and took them back to their mother and father. And that is the end of the fairy tale.
Ooh, extremes.
Today on Extremes, we ask, what is the fastest rising mountain on the planet? The answer is Nanga Parbat in Pakistan. Each year, this mountain gets a little over 1/4 of an inch taller, which is about 7 millimeters. Nanga Parbat is already the 9th tallest mountain in the world, and it's the westernmost point of the Himalayan mountain range. It's an extremely difficult mountain to climb, and many mountain climbers have perished trying to get to its summit.
Health tips.
Sometimes you can strain your eyes when you're outdoors. The sun's ultraviolet rays can make you squint. This strains the facial muscles around your eyes and can even give you a headache. Ask your parents to buy you a good pair of sunglasses that block out as much ultraviolet light as possible, and try to wear a wide-brimmed hat. The cool thing about a baseball-style cap is that, along with sunglasses, their wide brim helps shade your eyes, reducing glare and squinting.
We the people.
Independence Hall is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. It was built between 1732 and 1756 as the State House, or Capitol. At this building, colonial leaders met to plan the future of our new nation. Many of the most important documents in U.S. history were written at Independence Hall. The Declaration of Independence was adopted here on July 4th, 1776. The Articles of Confederation were ratified here in 1781. And the Constitution was written and signed here on September 17th, 1787. Well, that's all the time we have left today for Daily Almanac. Thanks for stopping by, and I hope to see you tomorrow.